Welcome back to the Mustard Seed Reflections, where we continue unlocking the secrets of the Atonement. In our previous episode, we studied many symbolism and how they pertain to understanding the atonement ceremony. Let's dig deeper to the symbolism of sacrifice and purity discussed in the atonement ceremony. To determine the significance of the other sin offering, the young bullock, we must peer deeper into the meaning of the term sacrifice. In examining the symbolism of the young bullock, we find that its significance extends beyond mere ritual. Not only does it embodies the concept of purity and the necessity of sacrifice for redemption. A young bullock without blemish represents a group of people, a relatively new church organization which taught unblemished doctrine. This brings to light that they, like the foolish virgins, succumb to complacency in their spiritual duty to continue on His word. Consequently, Christ rejects a certain church group, the portion described as the foolish virgins who fail to hear Him and declare His name. Christ tells this group, "I never knew you." In fact, it was them who did not know Christ. They failed to hear Him and thus failed to declare His name. In this study, a sacrifice is merely a price required to be paid to be made. Clean Jesus is making a sacrifice with Christ's rejection of a certain church group Jesus' sacrifice for the cleansing of the house of Aaron. The careful listener must grasp this vital connection. Just as the young bullock symbolizes an unblemished offering, so too must we strive to present ourselves in a manner reflective of such purity in doctrine, and always advancing in the truth. As we turn our gaze toward the implications of the foot-washing ceremony, we recognize a need to advance in the Word, for it is the Word that cleanses the heart. This act serves as a poignant reminder that our shortcomings can be washed away by advancing in the Word. This young bullock, a relatively young church ministry, are the highest leaders amongst all people in all of the 7 churches, men ordained to teach knowledge. His rejection of their ministry shows that they never knew Him, and they resultantly become like Judas, ministers who ignore the Lord's words. The truth about Christ's identity that they failed to learn and accept. What are your thoughts on this? Tune in next time to discover the great differences between herds and flocks. Imagine the term herds and flocks have different meanings. Let us know in the comments and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next part of our Atonement series.